Osiam Tanoya, Hoichoch Chachanak Chasiam, Hoichoch Tish Ochomeo, and Heartland Squallow and Cohots and Stomo, Xwechetaal, Xweshaman, and Hart, Skopish, Ochomeo, Xwechetaal, and Hart. My dear friends and relatives, my ancestral name is Xwechetaal. I bring warm greetings on behalf of the elders. I'm grateful and thankful to share with you this day from this great house where our ceremonies are kept. When we're in ceremony, we call upon people to witness what's about to take place. So with these teachings I'm about to share with you, I'm just going to be an echo for those old people, all those elders who spoke in houses like this, up and down this coast, encouraging young people, encouraging people from the four directions to come together, Latsamat, one heart, one mind, to stand together, Hasia, to Xwechetaal, and Hot and Squallowing. I had spent 40 years working for Squamish, 28 of those years on chief and council. But many of those years, a traditional role was passed on to me as today's term would be a traditional coroner. All of our chiefs were the coroners back in the day, where they were the first responders to the loss of a loved one. Almost 4 years to the day, I had a stroke. As a tween, I heard elders talk about if you ever went into deep trauma, was to sing. So in those moments after the stroke hit, I began to sing. But this heart songs, I sang them over and over and over and over. And still do, I still sing. Every free moment I have, I sing. Think about somebody, pray about somebody, whatever you want to call that word, meditate about somebody to help people along. It's what I've been taught and what I've learned has helped me through my life. Anina is a song that I was blessed with. And I always describe it as the great highway in the sky where songs come from. The word Anina is a Squamish word that I heard all my life, mainly from my mom and aunties. As a toddler, when one of us fell, my mom would say that. And when I got older, I asked her, what does that mean? She said, oh, it's a blessing word, a Squamish word. She said, you know, when you fall, it's important that you get up on your own. But every once in a while, you need some help. And we say that to keep your spirit, your soul, your being together. Because when you get up and move away, sometimes your soul and spirit's still there. So that word is to keep your mind, body, and spirit together so you can carry on in life. I was a long-time fan for 25 years or more of a talk show, a late night show. And in the early mid-70s, the interviewer brought on Beverly Sills. Beverly Sills was a Metropolitan Opera singer out of New York. And this night talk show singer or host said that he wanted to bring them on every couple months to support that form of art. And he asked her this insightful question: where does the song come from? And she stopped her head and looked at him sideways and thought long and hard. And she made like an okay sign, and she held it to her side, and she said, it comes in here. It enters my body here, and it comes out comes out to whatever needs to be shared. I was like, wow, people of that kind of art, they know. In this house, we call it Sion, which is another way to say to have a song, to have a dance. And for somebody of that type of mastery in opera to have that similar teaching, it was like she was channeling somebody to share that teaching. We all have a Sion. Another one I really got to enjoy more recently was somebody I was a fan of as a musician, and country was not my thing at the time, but it's growing on me now, is an artist by the name of Glenn Campbell. There's a beautiful film on the last couple of years of his life. It's called I'll Be Me. He had Alzheimer's for the last few years of his life, but for the last 2 years, he toured over 240 shows a year. They would put a guitar on his back, put him in front of a stage, and for more than 2 hours, he would sing all of his songs, all of his hits, take the guitar off him, and was bewildering to the doctors. They couldn't figure out how he could remember all of those songs. Because 5 minutes later, he couldn't remember what he did 5 minutes ago. It became a part of him. It became a part of his spirit, a part of his soul. I recognize that as part of his Sion and who he is. And it was an echo for what my great granny said about all of humanity having their own song. Listen, one teaching I want to encourage you with to get you through this challenging times is around trauma. Those teachings have carried me a long, long way, and through a sporting career, through my personal life. And it's quite simply another way to pray and celebrate who you are. I want to share with you as an encouraging and blessing song. I'm grateful and thankful for you listening to these words. I began in a very sacred way with welcoming the spirits to this great house, your spirits, all of our ancestors. But I want to share this song for each and every one of you, get you through this sacred times. And now I'm going to move into my longhouse voice, send them home, then I'll share the song. O siem tenoya, hoi chochachachenek chasiem, en hat en squalwen coats en stomoch, to makwitsi kwitsnachem, en hat, Xwechetaal Queensna. My dear friends and relatives, Xwechetaal is my ancestral name. I want to lift my hands up to you and thanking you for bearing witness to the words I have to share. I want to send you off with a blessing song, a healing song as we carry on. Xwechetaal siem, Xwechetaal en hat. O siem, Xwechetaal Anina. A blessing song. Anina.